where we also assist with the scaling as parties like Discord, especially during the COVID days. That was some pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine Discord video traffic must have just
went through
been exploding is an understatement, I would assume.
and now we fix and solve the scaling problem in roughly 65 locations across the world with our own global network, which is, I must say, from my own perspective, one of the best networks in the world in terms of connectivity and latency. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Now, you've been doing gaming, for 20, 21, years or so now, more than 20 years. But you've been focused on video or not focused because you haven't left gaming. But you've been also powering video traffic for the same period of time and you just didn't really talk about it, or is that kind of a newer
It is something
capability?
of about, well, about the last 10 years. I mean, we had some clients also in the video industry, but we didn't really actively focus on it. But now we've realized that a lot of the things which matter in gaming, good connectivity, no packet loss, stable connection, great insight to what's happening to your users within your network, in terms of performance, metrics, and so on, actually also matters for people in the video and broadcasting industry. Especially if there's also interactiveness involved with the user, it becomes really important to know what's going on. Yeah.
So we're gonna get a little more technical and into the infrastructure side and talk about where you see ASICs going and the role of the GPU and CPU and all that. But I am curious though, how do you position yourself against? I'm not going to name other vendors, but let's just say I'll use in air quotes the traditional CDN,
Yeah.
because it strikes me that obviously you are a CDN, you're a content distribution network, but there's kind of more to the story, to the package. The CDN, and then also how do you position yourself against, I'll just say, the public clouds that also you can look at them and say, well, they operate a CDN as well, and they just happen to have a whole lot of compute hanging around. So how do you position yourself, and where do people, might someone want to choose i3D over one of those other platform types?
That's a good question. To me, it's a combination of different factors. If it was purely a price discussion, then you have no right to exist, right? You need to add something that people also perceive as value that the other parties don't have or don't have as good. And in our opinion, it's a number of things. One is, of course, a resilient focus on that network quality, which was always very important for the gaming and the voice and video communications that we do, that we believe also is very important for this sector. The second component, which also originated from the game industry originally, is the world-class anti-DDoS services that we provide worldwide on top of our services. And the last one is definitely the support. You talk to the humans, to the engineers directly. There's no 5 layers of ticket systems. We're in a Slack channel together, directly talking to your engineers to directly give feedback of what is happening, giving insights, sharing dashboards. We're really part of your operational team. And that's so we try to make success together. And that, I believe, those 3 things is definitely a value perception, which I think is worth going from a traditional provider or cloud towards us. And of course, it's a bonus if you also save money, right?
Yeah.